something's not right in Philly's offense. And it's not just the heat or missed throws. On day 6 of Eagles training camp, it wasn't the touchdowns or deep balls that stood out. It was the injury. And this time, the wide receiver room is catching more injuries than actual passes. In what was supposed to be a full-pad, high-energy practice, things went downhill fast. The defense dominated, Jalen Hurts struggled to connect, and the offense looked flat. But even more concerning, key receivers started dropping like flies. Devonta Smith missed his 3rd straight day of practice due to lower back stiffness. Terrace Marshall Jr., who had been a camp standout, remained out with a knee injury from earlier in the week. And then Elijah Cooks, who had been one of the breakout performers, limped off the field after going down on a red zone play. The extent of the injury isn't clear yet, but the momentum shifted instantly. Let's not forget, Danny Gray was already waived with a finger injury, and some of the other depth receivers like Jahan Dotson and Cooper DeJean haven't made much noise yet. That leaves the Eagles in a tight spot with limited options behind their top stars. Cooks was pushing for a roster spot, and now his injury could open the door for players like Greg Ward or Joseph Ngata to climb the depth chart. And as the receivers struggled, so did the offense. Hurts couldn't build rhythm. There were drops. There was a fumble. And the chemistry between QB and WRs looked completely off. The staff reportedly pivoted to more film and walkthroughs just to stabilize things while the WR room gets healthy. Meanwhile, the defense took full control. Young standouts like Mac McWilliams and Eli Ricks were all over the field, making plays, intercepting passes, and earning more dime reps. The message from Fangio and the defensive unit was loud and clear. If the offense can't execute, the defense will dominate. But here's the bigger concern. These WR injuries aren't just about availability. They're about timing, trust, and rhythm. Hurts needs reps with his pass catcher, and if that rhythm gets disrupted in camp, it can linger into the season. The Eagles thrive on precise execution, and right now, it's shaky. So now, the pressure is on. If these injuries continue, will the Eagles consider bringing in another veteran receiver? Will a dark horse like Ward or Ngata step up and lock down a spot? Or is this a temporary bump that Philly can ride out with smart management? Let me know what you think. How much should we be worried about the WR injuries this early in camp? Will this slow start hurt the offense's momentum heading into preseason? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications, because the WR room in Philly might be the story that defines how far this offense goes in 2025. Fly, Eagles, fly!